Ciao Milos.
Jó napot kívánok, Sisak!
Jó reggelt, jó napot! How are you?
Always good.
Always good.
Always good.
It's a nice summer day.
Yes. Summer day.
Hot summer day. The last of the summer.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
first of all, I always start with this question. How and when did you learn about basketball?
It's a nice question. This is really a nice question for me because when I was very young, I started with kickbox.
Really?
Yeah. And I broke my hand, like usually the kid. And father of my best friend, he pushed me to go on basketball because his son was on basketball. And I said, okay, let's go to try. And I go there. He finished with basketball, and I'm still in basketball. That's mean because of my friend, I start to practice basketball. I was around 6.5, almost 7. I was very young. But after the first time when I come on the gym and I take the ball, I said this is the something what I want to spend a lot of time, for sure, in the future.
And what did you like as a player in basketball?
First, I like in basketball because I like. I don't like. I like to watch, but I more like the team sport. That's mean the 5 guys need to do something together in the same time, in the right moment, and like this. To on the end you can make something, some result or something like that. And this is what I start to liking because you are not alone. You are together. You must go together to the left, to the right, to run, to jump, to talk, or to do something. And I am really the guy who like the people and to be together.
And what did you like in kickbox? Because it was a total new information for me.
But okay, that was, to be honestly, that was really very short.
Yeah.
I broke the hand on the running on the street, not on the practice. Not me.
like a normal kid, really.
Like a classic kid. But what I like, I don't know. You know, I probably like a young kid who is 6 years old. I don't know, to be strong or to know to, I don't know, not to say to fight, but something like that maybe. But that was really very short. But that was the closest sport to my house, and maybe on the end this is the reason why I decide to go there.
And how many time or which type of player you were as basketball player?
I was, if we compare like today basketball, I was the classic Balkan point guard who was the very good and aggressive defender, and I really was that. Offensively, because of the size, that was also a problem in that moment. To say this is reason why I finished to play professional basketball. I was the organized. I need to organize the guys. I need to share the ball. I need to be the boss on the court, and this is what I need to understand, and I understand, and I enjoy that my role.
Yeah, Marco mentioned the previous race in the Arch series. You placed against each other.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
And how was it? Was it good play against Marco, or did you hate them on the court? Or
I hate his team because they was very aggressive and they like to fight. Not fight like the street fight, but they really like to fight. And in that moment in the Novi Sad was like 4 teams who was the like top. And when we play, this is a really big game, big derby, and like this. And these 2 teams was really one of these 2 teams. Okay, he's 1 year older than me. That's mean we not play a lot of in the age part, but we play together also when we start to play like senior teams.
And how was your childhood? Because you said you play basketball, you were in school, of course. So how was in the childhood in Serbia? How was your childhood?
Okay, in the elementary school, That was one street front of my house. That means I'm very close. I was the type of the guy who will in the school just listen, and when I come home I will need to learn 30 minutes or 1 hour more, and I'm free. Yeah, and I like this type because I immediately can go on basket, and that was my goal. And my father tell me when I was young, son, you need to finish your homework. When you finish, you can go on basket. And I said, okay, if I'm in school, and I must to be in school, yeah? I will learn, I will listen, I will do my homework, come home, little read this, go through this one more time, and go on basket. When I start to go in the gymnasium, that was a little different, but I go in the sport class. Sport class, and then I go in the school from 10 to 4. That's mean I can go in the morning practice, I can go at evening practice, and I organize myself like this.
And when did you realize you maybe not become a professional basketball player? What was the time when you realized?
I was almost finished to college. That was the sport college. I teaching for the coach, basketball coach, in the Novi Sad, and on the last year I recognized I can play basketball, but from one side, how to say honestly, I cannot live from that. Because I cannot play on some, I don't know, highest level or something like that. But because I love basketball too much, I try to see what is possibility for me. And one of my ex-coach, he was in that moment the coach, and he was the boss of one sports school. And he called me and he told me, Milos, I think you are the best to be the coach of the kids. And I said, okay, let's go to try. And I start the first season, I get it in that moment, the cadets, the generation of cadets, and we was the champion of the region. And I said, wow, this is amazing. And I was really very motivated because of that, or maybe because I love this job, but I continue with that. And after that is just story of my past, and now one of the best part of my life.
And when you changed from cadet to professional basketball assistant, or when did you start your assistant coach career?
First I need to explain, because my philosophy of everything was always like you need to go through the everything till you can understand the system. And I was the coach of the cadet. I also was after that coach of same team in the junior team. After I take one more generation like pioneer, like young guys, I always just help on the mini basket with the young guys, but I think this is the hardest job.
Yes.
This is the hardest job, to be honestly.
Yeah.
And after that I get it one excellent generation like for the future, who was like a junior, but they play the senior basketball. And through them I start to work like in the senior basketball. After first season I start to preparing the game for them, like, hey guys, we play with them, they are good in offensive because of this, defensively because of this, but I don't go through the full scouting like usually. And that's mean in the 2016-2017 when I also start to go little out with the national team of Oman and like this. I start to make the deeper scouting for the team. But 2015 I start to make the analyze for the personal players. They text me, they call me, hey coach, can you make video for us? Can you prepare something for us? And like this. I make just individually, I work for one private job, and that's it. You make one video, they get it, this, and that's it. Not for the club.
And after Oman, the next season in 2017, you joined our club. How come the situation, the opportunity in Falco?
Yeah, that was also from this moment now very interesting story, because I was in camp of Radgeber. He know me and he called me to I come there. Maybe I can, I don't know, catch some connection and like this. And I was there. There was also a few of my ex-coaches, but all coaches, for example, Ketsovic Dragan, who was national coach of the Austria national team, and like this. And I cut some video. Srećko Sekulović was behind of me, drink coffee, and he said, "Hey, young fella, what are you doing? Relax. Now it's time for relax." And we start to little talk, and I said, "No, I need to work, la 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 la." And he tell me like, "Okay, where you work and like this? Do you need job?" And we start like this, and I said, "Okay, this is some joke."
Yeah.
And he tell me, "No, really, I am the coach of Falco." I said, "I know. Who are you? I know where are you the coach, and I know what is Falco mean in Hungarian basketball, like top 2 teams in that moment in the final, and to somebody tell you like, hey, I come in Falco." I said, "This is some joke." But on the end, I heard to Radgeber, Dragan Kecojevic, Stevan Čupic, some coaches who know me and who also work in Hungary in the past. They spoke with Srećko, and they tell him to I am very good in that, to I am very good in some individual things, a loyal guy and like this. And Srećko said okay, this is enough, I want to speak with him. And he spoke with me, we make some connection together, and after that everything is just the nice story.
And what was your first impression about Szombathely, about Falco? Because you said several times, I make some news, I read some news about the city, about the team, but how was your first impression?
Oh, first impression for sure, when you come in the gym and when you see this full gym in Šargofekete, this is really, now I watch my hair to say it, but that was really amazing, because I know the team is the team who fight for the championship.
Yes.
And this is this is the dream of everybody, professional basketball player, coach, or like this, to be in part of that system. And I know that first system was FIBA Euro Cup, and we lost the final, and we want to repeat this. We want to try to do something again and like this. And when I come in the city, I heard the story from the Srećko, from the club, and like this too. We have also football, we have, I don't know, handball, volleyball, but the basketball is the more or less the most important sport. And when they start the playing and the games and everything, I really understand why the basketball is the one of the important sport, and this is the one of the for sure biggest impression for me. When you go on the street with the fans, and when you go, I don't know, in Tesco and you want to buy something, and somebody come to you and said, "Hey, hello, can you sign? Can we make the picture?" Of course, this is really one amazing story. And from other side, this is the story who motivate you to come every day to be harder and harder to with a positive face work.
And next year, Gaspar is coming in Szombathely, right?
Yeah.
In the next year.
Yes.
And in these three years, you earned with the club, with Gaspar, very big. You won the championship, you won camps. How could
Two
you,
times.
2 times, sorry. Again, yeah. How do you remember about the past 3 years with Gaspar?
First, that was a little different period for me, because also I need to adapt on the Gaspar idea of the work from myself. But more or less, like in every job, you need always 1, 2, 3 months to catch the rhythm together. But also from one side, how Gaspar said, he need me, I need him, because in that moment I was the guy who was in Hungary.
Yes.
I know the teams, I know the atmosphere, I can explain him what mean Corven for Falco and like this. And after this few months, we was, for my opinion and for my taste, really good tandem. We work very well. We never was, how to say this, angry on each other. We cover each other, and that 3 years was from also one side really amazing school and period for me. I want to say also I teach a lot also from Srećko Sekulović, but that was 1 year very short, and I understand how is to I don't know, live outside, how to survive some pressure, how you need to communicate with the guys, because when come the bad moment after some lost the game or like this, you need to be smart. It's not always just yelling or like this. And this is some part of the life what I learned from Srećko for sure. But with Gaspar, when we come in the moment of the final, how to explain this, especially in the cup, we feel we need to make this step. And this is little, maybe also different pressure. And we need to find a way how to go through this with the human side, but also from the sport side. That's mean we know everything, what is left, what is right, what is up, what is down for our opponent. And that's mean more or less 16, 17, 18 hours per day work together on the computer or TV or analyze or talking or like this. And from one side that was hard period, but from other side when you put every trophy in front of you, you said, that was nice period.
And maybe we could said you and Gaspar became friends also, right?
Yeah.
Because we had some really videos when you make joke with him or Gaspar make joke with you. So it was a really good atmosphere when the past years. And
without question.
And I think this is a lot of questions about assistant coach's job. I spoke with Marco about it. Mm-hmm. I want to ask you also, because I think this is behind the scenes job. A lot of people don't know what makes an assistant coach. What was your part when you were assistant coach of Falco?
First, I need to say you cannot make the success without a good system. Mm-hmm. You can maybe come to the close to that, but you cannot finish your part. You cannot be champion if you don't have good work. It's not question just a quality about good assistant coach or good head coach or good players. No, you need to be together like a team quality. And this is for sure, for my taste, one of the important part of the assistant coach. Because of the atmosphere, because of the information what he need to translate. Sometimes you need to be smart. Some information you need to keep. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's not good time to tell to the head coach. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's not for the players, because if you need to tell them, you need to tell them, I don't know how to explain, but maybe, hey, the opponent is in better shape. This is not okay to tell. And you need to say, guys, we are better. But from one side, you need to now found a way how to say this. But the part of the assistant coach, my part was, of course, to I understand my players, to I through our offense and defense analyze what is okay, what is not okay, because for sure one of the guy or everybody cannot play on the same spot. Mm-hmm. It's not possible. Yes. One set cannot work for everybody same. Somebody is better to the left, somebody from the right, somebody from the screen, somebody from the some single situation, and like this. And also against opponent. When we start to play the Champions League, I know the words. We was in Klaipėda with Neptunas, and Gaspar turned to the jury and he said, "Jury, Milos cannot work this alone. This is now very hard job." And in that moment, jury like answer him something. I believe in Milos, something like that. But we was really work together. That was not easy, because more or less you play like Wednesday, Saturday, and you need to prepare offense, defense of the opponent team, and the personal characteristic. And what is also most important, you must know this. Because during the game you cannot watch on the paper, okay, this is the 3. You must to know this. You must to know this, you must to recognize, you must to help. And like a head coach now, what is different with me, sometimes I'm little free to maybe not read, and I expect to Marco know this. And if he know this, everything is okay. If he don't know this, we are in the problem. Mm-hmm. And that was also same with me. And I just forward the the system what I keep in the last few years.
Yes.
Like assistant coach, because for my taste that was really very well. Not because we was the champion, because when I speak with the guys, they was with enough information, and this is the crucial information for me, because they know everything about the opponent. They can go through the system to attack them or to defend them, and they feel self-confidence, and this is the crucial information for me.
And sometimes you must be the funny guy in the locker room, because as an assistant coach you are the funnier guy. This is I think it's not important, but what is know about, and this is important
Team
part
spirit.
of
Team spirit.
Yes.
We said sometimes in like in Serbia, like joke, bad and good cop, policeman.
Yes.
The head coach will always punish you, and the assistant coach will come to you and said on your back, "Ah, no, it's okay, it's okay." And sometimes you know, like a head coach, I choose the player without question, and I like him. But in that moment, I'm nervous and I don't know jump or I yell, but still I like him. But I cannot tell him like this. And this is the part of the assistant coach he come to him to tell him everything is okay. Keep focus or like this, and everything will be fine. This is the for sure important thing, for sure what you said now. Maybe this is not in the contract, but this is somewhere in the air.
Yeah. And last year you must to switch like that, because you became our team head coach. Was it a hard switch or a hard change for you? Became from assistant coach to be a head coach of one of the biggest club in Hungary.
The biggest team.
Biggest
Not
team.
one of the biggest.
Yeah,
biggest team.
biggest team. Yeah, sorry fans, sorry guys.
Like this, from one side, if I said no, I lie. If I said yes, again, but I will explain like this. First, I was with my son in the park, and I play with them, and also my dog ran around me. And Gasper called me and he said, "Listen, Milos, can you sit somewhere?" I said, "No, I'm in the park with the kids." But I immediately know something is wrong. And he tell me like, "Do you want to be a head coach of Falco?" And I said, wait, I'm in park with the kids, with my dog. How we can speak now about it? For sure, this is my dream.
Mm-hmm.
And how to say this, in that moment, when you come first year, in that moment to said like maybe foreigner and like this, for sure your goal is to take this. This is without question. I know, and I am the guy who know you must to go through the something to on the end make this step. And I not rush. That will be 1 year, 2 years, 5 years or something like that. It's never mind.
Yeah.
But I need to make this. From other side, I was little, how to say, scared, not because of the job or because how I will do this. No. I was little scared because I know what is Falco. And I thinking what is the best, how to start your career in the Falco or maybe in the some smaller club or like this.
Yeah.
And when I wake up one moment, first I understand two good moment not exist. In basketball, moment choose you. Yes. Don't you choose the moment. This is the crucial thing. And second thing, I decide very simple. It's better to start in the best team than in the worst team. Finish. I will have more opportunity to change something, to work, to try, and like this. And for sure, that was the one of the best choice in my life for now.
And I think, but you maybe would told us it's not true, but it was a total new situation for the players also, because last previous years you were the good cap, as you said, but it was a big change for example, Benny, Silly, the old guys in the Falco.
Yes.
What do you think? Was it hard for the guys, or was it like this?
First, I want to say this is amazing guys. This is really amazing guys. I spent with them 5 years together. Yeah. 5 years. Yes. This is, sorry, but this is 5 years, a really long period. And we know each other very well. And also they know to sometimes with the Gaspar also I come to him and tell him not this, go on the right side because of this, and we go on the right side and we, for example, win the game. And they know I work together with Gaspar too. I was not like a classic assistant coach who just write the paper, sit down and I wait what will happen. And when this happened, I said, okay, for sure you need to answer to the club immediately, and I answer. But my second step was exactly to speak with these guys. And I call one by one, and they answer me very simple, like, okay, and you will be head coach, and that's it, okay, for sure. You can make this, we are together, we understand each other, and we will help each other to go through this. In the few first months, maybe like you said now, to be honestly, this is just in my head. Everything starts like in dream.
Yes, it's true.
In the Champions League and in the domestic championship, we was in the amazing team chemistry. And that was, I say honestly, was to the end of the season. We go through some injured, and I never said, hey, we have injured, I don't know how we will survive. No, because we are the team. And I have the second one, third one, or something like that. And when we start first win, second win, third win in Athens, win in Riga, and like this, you cannot be anymore in the bad or good cup. You are now in the good shape. Yes. Without question. That for sure helped me. For my opinion, to be not go on the good way, just to be sure we are okay. We believe we are okay, but after these few wins and few months, we said, hey, but we are really okay. Yes. And we believe and we go through this together.
And when the season started, Falco was the ringed champions. Get some wins, and all the media said in Hungary, hey, it's easy because 6 domestic players, national team players, 2 good foreign players, Boris and Marvin, joined Deontay Hawkins. Also, this is easy, and let's finish talk. And one loss in the middle season, one loss maybe in playoffs, and everybody said, hey, fuck, what happened with Falco? Was it strange for you, or was it hard for you? What do you feel about it? Because it was a little
strange. I cannot say it's strange or not strange, because this is the part of the newspaper guys. This is the official job, and you need to live with that part when you start to work like this, like a player or like a coach. I also believe, and when we come on some meeting, some of the players guys said, guys, listen, we are together. Don't listen left or right. We are together, and if we are together, we will make our job. And that was the key of us. For my opinion, that was not easy. That was not easy, because if everybody said to you in the middle of the season, you are the champion, I will repeat one more time, and I really believe in that. I think we are the hard workers in the last few years in Falco. From office to the court, to the staff, to the, doctor, master, to the players, to everybody. Fitness coach, I not forget now somebody. And you can make some steps. And you also know, everybody said, okay, this is good part of the national players or like this, but they cannot play alone.
This is true.
They cannot play alone. If it's, this is 6 guys, we need to understand to 5 guys play game. You need to found the minutes, you need to found the place, you need to found their role in the team. And this is the part of the head coach. It's not my part to I come inside to score, everybody know this.
Yes.
They are professional basketball player, they know more or less 80% when is left, when is right. But you need to found the connection how they can play together.
Yes.
And I think to we fix this. That was not easy sometimes because of that. because hey, I coach, I think to listen, stay focused in what we made the deal.
Yes.
And when we speak about that, I really like my team from the last season. And I want to say also now, I wish them all the best in their career, and they deserve to make this step in their career, really. From Benny Varadi, what he did and what he gave to the club in the last few years. Sili Benke. And for example, these two guys is the two guys who first ran on me to put water on me when we finished the championship. They was lucky, but that was not easy. But we was lucky on the end. Akos Keller, okay, he's the oldest one. But guys, Aki not miss any one practice, any one game. He was the one guy who not miss nothing. And we go like this. Goloman was, for my opinion, amazing player with also big basketball IQ. But he catch something to change and go there. But also before, how many title, I always said like this, I like to be honest, how many title Goloman take it? How Marvin Clark before that take it the championship? That's mean they are good players, but you need to put them together.
Of course.
If you have 10 players who know to take the championship, okay, this is easy job. But that was not a situation like this, but close to this. And that was the reason why we was very, very strong. And we enjoying our part from one side. We like today call us we are the best. Why not? Better this. That was little pressure without question, but that was okay.
And you guys make a really, really good job, because I think Falco surprised the whole BCL part, because we won as first the first prize grab, and second in top 16. We had really, can we said, 2 or 3 crucial games against Tenerife, against Stig Salzburg, big teams, big national, big international
that was nice
teams.
Morning, and now you disturb me.
sorry, yeah.
I think we made okay. First, the few of these guys, they have experience from the Champions League. We in these 3 seasons we built something, and from one side, how we can say this, we deserve to make this step. But for sure, we surprised with 5-1 and to beat the group, yes. Without question.
Yes.
For my opinion, you have one Riga, the team who is in the last more than 10 years in the Europe competition, without question. Never mind which, 10 in the row. You have Aekatin. You don't need to talk about them, and also the Treviso in the past, previous Benetton.
Yeah.
Finish. We lost in Treviso. We was without Sili, and we lost with the 6 points. Okay, like this, we was first. We was very happy. We go in the top 16, and we said from one side, okay, we are now happy. We made something. Now we are little free. Let's go to try to do something. But start of the top 16 was not like we expect. If you remember, we was without Benny, without Sili, because of the Corona again. They don't give us to cancel the game. We need to play with Tenerife. And when we put this together, we more or less lead on this game 30 minutes. And we lost the game with 3 points. We lost the game after overtime in Strasbourg, when we was in the last shot for win. When we lost in Ritas, we need to say from this 3 game, just mathematically, if we catch 2 games, we will catch also second round, third round, top 8 or like this. Sorry, but this is the truth. But maybe this is now for our dream for some next seasons.
Yeah. And this is a new season, I think, and okay, we could talk about it's a new season, of course, this is bullshit. But maybe can we said new system because Sili, Benny, Somogyi, Gigi, maybe one plus player, I don't know, gathered the foreign players, and you could make a new or build a new team. What do you think about it, and are you satisfied with our summer?
After we catch the title, first I need a few days to come to my head what we did it. And after that I said, woo, that was really nice, and now we need to little relax to prepare our battery for the next season. From one part I believe that will not be easy summer because of the changing, and that's come like a true. In the first moment I expect, but I cannot say that was easy, and we need to work very hard. We need to work very hard, but I am very satisfied how summer go, how club and my staff like Marco and me, we did an excellent job. We keep Barac, and we bring 4 more guys, and that was a really very good job. We go position by position, we change player by player, and how we take first mat on the 4-man. I more or less try to find some similar guy like Gigi. I tried to speak with him. That was 2 guys in the option. On the end, I was on afternoon coffee and ice cream in Novi Sad, and I call Tibi. I give him some information. He answered me. I put the phone down, call jury, and tell him sign him. Finish. That's it. I have enough information from him. I spoke also like this with Zach Brown. Both of them was very happy because they know Hungarian league, they know the Falco fans and everything, the city to live, how Falco play. Also Zach Brown was exactly against us. With Gasper and me, they know we are in the system, in which system, and la. After that we come in these 2 positions, like something 2-on-1, 2 and point guard. That was for my opinion, the most important things, because I want to take here and I go first on point guard, and I am very happy because on the end we sign first Ray, and I make the deal with him very simple. I spoke with him, I explained him what is my idea for him. He's also in Champions League with Legia from the Poland. But my idea for him in this moment for him was like better opportunity to make the step in his career, and he come, and the end was pot. That was, to I tell honestly, Piac was little tough in that moment, because you need to choose, is this scorer, or this is the point guard, or this is the really experienced player but without size, or like this or like this. And on the end I go through some my feeling, and I sign Stefan, and in this moment, after to say like some 2 weeks, I'm very satisfied how personally they look, how they practice, and I believe in this team.
And what kind of Falco do you accept? It will be a tough, hard defense team, or what system you believe in?
First, for my opinion, and how I teach and how I work with more or less with Srečko, and the most with Gasper, was like this. You need to believe in your system, and you need to forward it to the guys. That's mean I'm not the coach who will every season change his system. That's mean I try to find a similar guy from the last season who can found, and how we can found the place for them in our system. Okay, maybe will that be little left or right, but more or less that will be very similar type of the Falco from the last few years. And this one of the sentences what we always said, and like this is Offense can beat the game, defense can bring the title. Very simple. That means we try to believe in our energy, in our defense, in our communication, in the team, in team spirit. And after that, everybody will take their shots and the opportunity to score.
Yeah, and that was the basketball part of our interview. Now a little bit about you. We will have a lot of time during the season because the traveling on BCL. What kind of habits do you have during the traveling?
I think like you want to ask me for the home because with the 2 kids you cannot do nothing.
This will be the second question.
I joke.
About
First. I like to read a book. I like to read a lot of book. I like this new type of the psychology, like how and why, what is important. I like this. Robin Sharma is one of the famous one, and I like to read the book, but. During the traveling, because also it's the tough time, it's like this: 50% we are in basket, 50% we are little relaxing, and I relaxing with more or less with the books.
And do you bring some info from this book, like you said, it's psychology for the kört?
Of course,
this is good.
Of course, this is some of the part how you want and how you try to maybe understand the people better. And some moment it's not same for you and for me. And I want to understand why you are not happy, or how I can help you, or if you are happy, how we can put this to the other guys, or how we can be also happy with you, and like this in the circle. And this is some of this type, because I really believe not in basketball, not in sport, in the life. To every day we can learn something new from you, from I don't know, other now chauffeur or like this. We can learn something bad or good, and if we forward that information in the right moment on the right spot, this is the crucial thing for the life. And we cannot forget we are humans on the start, and after that come our jobs and like this.
And during the season, how many times you have for your family? Because as a head coach, as assistant coach, we have last season, I think 70 games with a lot of traveling, and you have a family with a wife, with 2 children, boy children, so they have a lot of energy. How many time do you have for your children, for your family? Because it's tough, I know, I could imagine.
From one side, maybe I'm happy because they are boys, like you said, because they want to come on the, like, how to say, in Arena Savaria always with me.
Yes.
That means for them will be sometimes enough if they sit in the Savaria. Okay, they will not sit, they will run, but to be in the Savaria like with me. But yeah, this is the good question, and because it's important, it's important to be the father. This is the crucial information. Always the job catch some of cut of your minutes or like this, and you need to find a way how to fix this together. I try to always, for example, when we have after the game, some free afternoon like this, to go somewhere with the kids, to do something with the kids alone.
Yes.
Because more or less they will spend more time with the wife or like this, and I be with them to go somewhere to do something, to smile together. And you can also see on the picture, we like to go here in the swimming pool, we like to go in the cinema, we like to go, I don't know, Yatsoter or there. We like to go, and this is one of the crucial, maybe now how I speaking, and I for sure remember, because I'm here with family, we are together. My family enjoy here in Szombathely. My son go here in the school. The second one now start to go in the Ovoda. Also, we are together. They enjoy, and because of them, I can be very positive. I can enjoy, and that's mean too. I can be focused on my job.
Yeah.
Negative things not exist.
Yeah, this is true.
Okay, when the playoff start, it's little now. Give me these months, and after we can speak. But okay, after the playoff, we get it more or less 1.5 months for
Is
us.
it a hard period, the playoff? Because on the regular season, because BCL, we also play Wednesday, Saturday, like in playoffs. Playoffs is harder, tougher as a coach.
Listen. First, when you said like Wednesday, Saturday, I want to say one like maybe joke of the coaches. They always said like better is to play the game than to practice. it's because you need to organize the practice and like this. Like a game, you're just playing and that's it. Playoff, for sure, the playoff is the one of the hardest period for the coaches, for the players and like this. Why? Because this is the crucial thing, the most important or of the key of the season. Everything what we build in 10 months, everything why we fight in 10 months, everything why we was nervous, positive, negative in 10 months, we need to put together in this 1 month or 10 games or like this. And if you do something, excellent. If you made a mistake, you are maybe in the some, how to say, sad or like this, but last season we was very, very happy, and this is the key of the season.
And as you said, last season was a new thing for Philip also, because he started the school. Was it hard for him, and was it hard for the family, because as a first class, it can be hard. It can be new and can be hard.
You can imagine to Philip today start to go in the second class, and he wake up and tell me, huh, father, today second class. Mashi Kolstai, huh? And I said, yes, Philip, I cannot imagine. And that means he is more or less 2 years here. Wow, I am here 5 years. 6 seasons start for me here. Yes. Amazing. My life in the last 6 years, it's here. I have friends here. I spend half of my summer here. That means I'm not just in Serbia. I am 11 months here, 1 month in Serbia, just to see my mother, father, and sister. And that was not easy, because first class, it's how to say, it's easy, but every day you need to do something. And Philip come to home and he tell me, hey father, we don't have too much. I said, okay, what we have? We need to read these 3 pages. We need to write, I don't know, these 3 pages, 2 pages, okay, we need to, I don't know, paint these few. I said, okay, we start to work 1 hour, 1 hour 30, 1 hour 45. When we'll finish this, okay, I understand he's a young, he need little more time, focus, he lost his focus because after 5 minutes, hey father, I need to drink water, hey father, I need to eat 1 piece of chocolate, finish homework and you eat what you want. And like this, but this is the first class. This is not for Philip, this is for everybody. That means we need to organize ourselves to find a way, and like in the basketball in the first few months, when we catch the rhythm, system and everything, that was more or less totally okay. Now is the second class, we will see how it's going.
And as you said, the whole family is here in Szombathely, and Falk also important for your family. Your wife, Luca, is every game in the fans, and Philip maybe the biggest fans of Falk. Is it important for you, the whole family knew is important for you, do your job, or what is your opinion about it?
But listen, when you have the family, I think the for you is the, how to say, very important to family support you. To family support you. That means if my wife give me promise I can go to be in the gym 6-7 hours. I can travel from the 7 days because of the Champions League and one away game. I will not be 5 days at home. I will not be with the kids or like this. This is the big opportunity for me, and I can enjoy. I can work with full heart, and I can come happy on court and also back to the home.
About home, do you eat salty breakfast or sweet breakfast? It's a very important question, maybe the most important question in this interview.
Wow. I hope I will not now make some damage, but I like the salt breakfast.
Salty?
Yeah.
What kind of eggs, bacon?
The situation is more or less like this. If you catch some like theoretically color in the morning, like eggs, bacon, and like this, you will have energy during the day. Yes. After that is okay. Lunch can be also some maybe sweet, but I prefer more salt because of the energy and like this. At evening you need to eat something like more light, because this is my philosophy. Because my philosophy with 2 practices, 4 hours in the gym, you need energy to survive because I'm the coach who will jump around also with the players.
Yeah. This is true, and this is our end sentence. And thank you very much, Milos, your time, and have a good luck for the season.
Thank you also for you.
Ciao, Milos. Gyere, Peti, kezdődik a meccs.
Egy pillanat, csak befizetem az elszámlámat, mert én már váltottam a vasivíznél. Válts te is!